All right. You guys, this will be easier for you to remember if you do it at the same time as I'm teaching it. So if you can split your screen or minimize the Zoom so you have a small window and then have your VAC open in another window, that will be best for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And feel free to ask questions, because your questions you ask are going to be just like the questions other people ask.
How do I split my screen?
That is why I sent the email out early, so that you could figure out how to split your screen.
Shoot. All right, I'll write it down.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm not walking out of here.
I have two computers going, so I can do it.
One of you sit beside the other. So
That's what I did last time. I used two computers.
you could go in the conference room too and use the computer, or vice versa. Okay.
Go in the conference room. Okay, we're going in the conference room.
All right, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes for you guys. Sorry, everybody, but I promise you it doesn't take long to learn this. So even though I scheduled this for an hour, it really is about 20 minutes is all.
Shannon, can you hear me? This is Gail.
Yes.
Can you hear the tree trimmers in my front yard? They scheduled all the tree trimming here this morning of all mornings, and this is an interactive training, correct?
Yes, I can't hear them.
Oh, you can't hear this noise? Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay.
So you're in the drip campaign. Is that where you are right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up here. I was just
okay.
I had to remind myself how to do it this morning before I got on here. I'm gonna wait for. Okay, Sue and Marianne, you'll have to tell me when you're ready. And I can't hear you, but I heard you through the door.
So did I.
I'm gonna unmute you. There.
It's the same password that we would use for the printer. Yes? Oh, wait. Yeah. If you're using your login. And then let me put you my timer.
Okay, is everybody good? Yeah? Okay. So I want you guys to log into your VAC to start. Everything is in here that you need to do. And all we're going to focus on today is your holiday campaigns. And once you learn how to do this, you can create any campaign you want to with any document or letter that you want. My recommendation when you're setting up a campaign is to have an idea of what you want the campaign to be, like what are the items. So I have a list here of the things that we're going to talk about the next 5 holidays, and we're gonna go through those 5 holidays. So we're going to start with, I want to show you, if you go to the marketing tab at the top and you go to drip campaigns, I just want to show you first, if you've not done this, how to make a new campaign. So these campaigns that are in here that have the editable buttons, those were created by me. The other ones were created by marketing for us, and you can use those too, but they don't have anything written in them. They're not like a Hallmark card, if you will. So I like mine to have a little Hallmark saying so that it feels more personal. So to create a new campaign, if you haven't got one already, you're just going to click the new button. And then you're going to, the type of campaign is usually going to be by a date. And the reason why you're going to choose date is because these holiday cards go out on a very specific date. Now, if you ever wanted to create another campaign that went out by schedule, the schedule would be, I want it to go out 1 day after I send it, and then the next one will be 7 days after the last one, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's the difference. And then event is really only for birthdays and anniversaries, so that you wouldn't be using those. So for this one, we're going to say by date, and then we're going to name the campaign. So so that you can recognize which campaign, you probably want to put your name on it or say I'm just going to say Shannon's 2021 holiday campaign. Oops. Okay. And then we're going to, on the campaign tag, you need to create a campaign tag, and that's just the sake of when you have a contact, you can find the tag that says Shannon's holiday campaign. So we're just going to create a new tag, and it's going to be the same thing. Shannon's 2021 holiday campaign, and save that. Everybody got it?
Same as name.
I'm gonna need you to
Okay.
give me some feedback, otherwise I feel like I'm going too fast.
I got that, but I don't have two screens here to do this on. So, and I tried to open up a new screen and I can't. So I'm just taking notes on this as we go.
Okay, so the other thing, if you have, can you see my, you could see my cursor. If you were to go down to, if you have a PC that is, and to your Google Chrome, if you right click on it, oops, you can create a whole new window, and then you can minimize the windows and put them side by side. Not a new tab.
Okay.
Window.
See, I go to my Google Chrome and I do a right click on it.
And then hit new window. And then you should be able to minimize one window. See how this one's floating? Can you see this? And then have the other, so you can have a small window and then like a big window, or two small windows. It's hard for me to explain, and if you were beside me, I would just do it for you.
Okay.
But that's how I
can arrange for that, Shannon.
But whenever you guys want, if you ever want a one-on-one, I'm happy to do it. So anyway, that's kind of how I do two windows side by side.
I have I have my screen up now, but I've lost you somehow. So what I do is minimize this one, and then.
Yeah, just minimize it so it just shrinks it. And then you can minimize my screen, the other window, and you should be able to like navigate them side by side. Yeah, if not, we're recording this, so you'll be able to come back.
Yeah, I can see. Okay. I don't want to take up everybody's time here trying to learn how to do this, but I mean, I have two screens here, but one's only like 1 inch by 2 inch. So it's hard to see it. So,
okay.
So go ahead.
We have our new campaign set up here, and until we create some letters to go in this select letter section, we're just going to go ahead and save and close this for now. So I'm closing this. Oh shoot. I'm just going to select okay. I didn't know it was going to do that to me. So.
Okay, now.
So we might have to just cancel this out because I don't want you guys to put something in there. Cancel. Yes. All right. So the next step to putting a campaign together is the actual letters. So you're going to go back to the marketing drop down, and you're going to go to drip campaign letters. All right, so across the top here are all the tabs that have different things in them. I'm in the holiday/seasonal letters. These are the ones that corporate marketing department has put together for us. And I'm just gonna make a copy of these and modify what they've already done for us instead of create something brand new. So the first one we're gonna do, I just wanna show you, this one is daylight time spring forward. This is what it looks like. You don't have to go look at it if you don't want to, but to copy it, you're gonna put a checkbox here, and then you're gonna go to copy. And now what we're going to do is we have to name this something else so that you know it's yours. So I'm gonna put my name in front of it. Nobody sees the name except you. So your clients will see the subject line and they'll see the template itself, but they will not see this name and the description too. That's just for you to look at. I don't know what you would put there, but you can. Also, in our campaigns, there's the ability to add a customer's name here if you want to. So if you put your cursor on this subject line, I can say, put my recipient's name in front of this with a space, and now it will say, Adrian, remember to spring forward. So that's up to you if you want to make this more customized. It's kind of a nice thing for some of them.
Can I ask a question on that, Shannon?
Yep.
So if you, okay, so you're on this particular campaign, and if you add one person's name, but you the email list you have, doesn't it have everybody's email address assigned to this campaign?
Yes, but it will just put each person gets their own email. So that's why it says recipient's name. It's just going to pluck the first name off of every contact, and it'll be one for Gail and one for Sue and one for Marianne. And so it will only have one person's name on there.
Okay.
Just when you put it in there though, don't forget to put that space because otherwise it will just be all lumped together. It'll just be the name right next to it. So put the space behind these funny parentheses. All right, so then the next step is going to be to edit the actual template itself. So you'll click the edit button. And this is where you have a couple of different options. Now, I'm okay with this photo. Sometimes I don't like the photos, and if you find a better photo or you have a better photo, you certainly can replace this photo. What I like to do is add in some text, like I said, the hallmark part of it. And there's two ways you can do it. So I don't know if you can see this blinking line next to the photo. I just put my cursor there. You can do one of two things. You could hit enter and you see how I make some space below the photo, or I can put my cursor above the agent email signature, which is right here, and I can make space above the email signature. Either one will work. Whoops, just deleted it. I'm just going to use the space below the photo. And I'm going to show you I don't ever have the right words to say on every Hallmark card I write. So I actually go to Google and I try to find clever things to put in here. So can you guys see my Gmail, my Google search here?
Oh.
Can you see
Yeah.
all
Yes.
these photos? Okay. I thought that this one for realtors was really cute. Let me move you guys. Where it says, ready to spring forward into a new home, be sure to call me so you don't lose any more than just 1 hour. I thought that's super cute for a realtor. So, so I'm gonna steal it. And I'm gonna write the same thing on my card. Now, you can put the ready to spring forward into a new home as the subject line, or you can put this whole thing in your body that we're going to do. I'm going to put it in the body, and I'm probably going to make it bold in different colors like this one is. I think it's cute. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it. All right, so I'm back here, and I'm just going to type the text for now.
I'm just gonna write all this stuff in.
Call me.
I think that's what it said. Let me double check myself. Oh, be sure to call me. Be sure to call me so you don't lose any more than just 1 hour.
I like
Where-
that.
Where did you get that from?
So I went, I just go to a Google search, and I typed in Spring Forward Realtor, and I go to images. Because if I go to all, it brings up articles. But then if I go to images, I could see everything.
Okay.
So,
Spring Forward Realtor. It was Spring Forward Realtor and then images.
yeah. And I
Okay.
just kind of browsed through here and found something. So now where did it go? I don't remember. Anyway, I got the gist of it. Be sure to call me so you don't lose more than just an hour. Okay, so now I want to change the fonts on these. So I want to make the fonts bigger. So I'm highlighting the first one, and I want the font to be, let's just change the font. The size is always way too small, in my opinion. So I like this.
I do it every day.
Can do a bold,
I do it in font. I don't want that.
and then I'm gonna make it a pretty color. Let's see if there's a color in here. I think this is it. Let's make it springy.
I didn't know you could change the font. I'm gonna try it.
And then I'm gonna change the bottom to the same font, probably Tahoma, but just make the size bigger. And the other thing I notice when I play around with these is it doesn't look like it. Maybe this one's not that way, but I feel like the color is like gray. So I want to pick black so it stands out. And then lastly, probably I will want to put this in the middle. So there's a button up here to center it. And that's it. Ready to spring forward into a new home. Oops, be sure to call me so you don't lose more than just an hour. Done. And down here, my signature will appear automatically. So I'm gonna go ahead and preview this. You just have to pick somebody, doesn't mean you're gonna send it to them. And say, okay. And then my signature pops in there, and this is what it will look like.
Where did you go, Shannon, to get the list of your clients?
So at the bottom down here, I wanted to preview it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Once I hit preview, it brings the contact list because you have to put somebody in there. And the reason
Okay.
why is if you were to put a recipient's name in there, let me do that actually. I want to show you. If I were to put beside this ready to spring forward, I can come down here where it says insert data field. And I can say, I want my client's first name to be right there and a comma. And now when I preview it, I'm picking Lori just to check it out. Now it says Lori right here.
Oh, that's
as I put
nice.
the recipient's name.
Okay.
Now, you want to make sure that like your recipients' names are spelled correctly, that they're capitalized, right, and things like that. And so, I mean, they should be right in your contacts, but just in case. So you can send a test email that would go to you, not to this person. But I'm going to take, I don't like it with the name there, so I'm taking that part out.
Shannon,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, where did you go to get the color?
Okay, so the color, once
Yeah.
you have, I recommend highlighting it first. And then it's this one with the little drop down.
Oh, okay.
And you can pick
I
the
got it.
color you
Yeah.
want in these groups.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I like this one. I'm going to say okay. And I think I'm gonna leave the recipient's first name here because I kind of like that. And then the next thing will just be to save and close. So it's Shannon's daylight saving and just making sure. Okay. All right. So the part that I started with earlier, I just want to go back to that, drip campaigns. And it didn't allow me to save that because I didn't have a letter to put into my drip campaign. So I'm going to go through that whole thing again to create a new campaign, which is clicking on the new button. And I'm going to make a campaign by date. I'm going to call it Shannon's 2021 holiday campaign. Okay. And then I don't know if that tag that I created earlier probably stuck. Yep, it's still here. So I'm going to say this is the tag that goes with this campaign. And now I'm going to go ahead and select the letter. I'm going to start creating the list of letters that go in this campaign. So I'm going to select the letter and I'm going to go to browse. And now yours may not come up this way. Yours might be different. So what I recommend is there's a search tab up here. Click your search tab and hit this little button that says who created the letter, and you can choose yourself. And once you do that, just your list of things will come up here. And so mine is here, and I'm just going to choose that and say okay. All right, and then the last thing we have to do is decide what day are we going to send this on. So daylight savings is on March 12th. Sorry, daylight savings is that weekend. So I'm going to send it on March 12th because if I'm sending to people's work emails, well, I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily check their emails on the weekend unless they're realtors. So I'm putting mine on March 12th. And then I'm going to save and close. Okay. Now I have my first letter in my daylight savings time spring forward. Everybody good?
Yep.
Okay. Let's
We're
go.
all going to be practicing on you, Shannon.
I love it. I only get two. I'm surprised. I get one from Christina Morrison and I get one from our Menifee manager. And hers do not have the Hallmark part of it. And so I'm always like, oh, you're missing out. You got to learn how to do this. All right, so now we're going to save and close this. And let's do St. Patrick's Day. It's also next month. So I need to go back to marketing and drip campaign letters. Now you guys, if you created all the letters first, then you can go do the campaign and do them quickly, add all the letters quickly in. But I'm just kind of I'm going to keep going in a circle, creating the letter, then adding it to the campaign. And then I'll show you how you attach your clients to it. Okay, so the next holiday, what did I say, St. Patrick's Day. So you're going to we're going to find St. Patrick's Day. Here, this is the company St. Patrick's Day. Oh, that's cute. All right. Click the button to select it and copy. Now I'm going to rename it so I know it's mine. And I don't think this time I'm not going to do a recipient name there, but that's up to you if you guys want to. Let's go ahead and hit the edit button. And I actually had a good, I had a good saying on this one, what I had already created. So let's go to Google and let's do a St. Patrick's Day blessings settings. And I'm already on images, so like you can find a cute little saying you want to say in here. I'm going to go back to the one I had actually put in my, I had already created one, so please hold while, don't follow me on this stuff. I'm just going to go pick my old quote out. So this was the one I made.
Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness.
So I copied my text here. All right, so I'm going back to, I'm gonna go here. And St. Patrick's Day, I'm getting back to where you guys were. Copy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to edit. And this time, it's kind of funny. I don't know why the photo is shifted left here. Is your guys' shifted left? Or is it in the center? Because I'm gonna,
It's mine's to the left.
yeah,
Oh yeah, mine is to, yeah.
it's weird. I wanna make it center, but it won't go. It only go left or right. Oh, oops. Okay, so I'm going to preview this because I already don't like that it's doing that. That's how it's going to look. I don't like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's try, this is more advanced. We go to image properties. So if you right click on that photo and click on image properties, see where it says alignment left? Oh, it's just left or right. Let's see if it won't let me.
Does it let you do the bottom portion over to the left?
No. So if I can't move this over either. If I put this one, it's already showing left, but I can't move this box over. Oops. Yeah. Oop. Let's see. I'm gonna try one more thing. Oh gosh. Well, that made a mess of it. So you guys remember, anytime you play around with these things, there's this undo button up here, which is my best friend these days. There.
Shannon, are you changing under St. Patrick's Day? You can't even read what they say. Are you changing that?
Well, they only put the may good luck be upon you. This is a photo, so I can't change the photo.
Okay.
But what I can do is, let me back out of here. This one is messed up. I can't even put anything in here. So what I'm going to have to do is put space in front of my signature, and I'm just going to, I put my cursor there. I'm going to give myself a few lines here. And I'm going to do my text here. And this time I am going to put the client's first name here, or my SOI or whoever. I think I'm going too fast for my computer. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pick the first name and insert. So I have my contact first name. I'm gonna put a comma. And then I'm gonna come down one and I'm gonna paste what I had already found as far as my St. Patrick's Day blessing or whatever. And it didn't keep any of the font at all, so I'm gonna change the font again. So I'm gonna go and adjust it. And when you add your contact information in here, you're gonna wanna do exactly the same font so it goes together. Otherwise, everybody will know that this is a merge, you know, a mail merge thing. So whatever you do here, do it up here too. You can change that. So I think I had that on 18. I use Comic Sans this time. That's not yet. And green. Oops. Everybody following?
Yes.
Okay. So let me preview this. I can't make this one go to the right for some reason. So because as soon as I highlight it, it takes away that center. So this one's going to be a little bit messed up. Unless I figure it out before St. Patrick's Day, I'll get back to you on how to fix that. But for now, this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. A little, whatever. I tried. Close. And okay.
Shannon, do you think it's just that particular, maybe it's not our system, maybe it's the Google picture?
No, because I
Okay,
didn't,
so-
this one, I think the marketing department just didn't format it correctly.
Oh,
So I might send it to Chris and ask if he can fix it.
oh, there you go.
All right, so I'm gonna save it anyway.
Mine was on the left originally, but then when I hit the little center bar, it went into the center.
It did?
Yeah.
It went to center?
Yes. Once I just went into the little center bar up top, it went center.
Let me try one more time. Oh, that's the old one.
Yeah, mine did that too.
Oh, shoot.
We'll do it together.
Let me try one more time. I keep picking the same one, I think, right? I don't want that one. I want this one. Okay, let me try one more time to fix this. And then we'll move on. If I can't fix mine, I don't really care. So if you just hit the center button, Caprice?
Put the cursor. No, hit the center button.
Yeah, but my cursor's down here, but I'll try. Nope.
I put the cursor on the edge, I thought, and then hit center.
Okay. And it's not working for me, but that's okay. I'm glad it worked for you. Save and close. Okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to add this to our campaign. So we're going to go to marketing and we're going to go to drip campaigns and we're going to find your 2021 holiday campaign and we're going to edit. And now, because this is already starting to be set up, all we have to do is select the next letter. And I'm going to browse and make sure this is the one. And I'm going to select this one. Okay, and then St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. Luckily, that's a weekday. So I just picked that and save and close. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to go through all 5 because is everybody understanding how this goes now? Mm-hmm. So the next one you'll do is Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day, and so on.
Shannon, one question. I have this memory that if you send it, did you say the 17th is St. Patrick's Day?
Yes.
Wasn't there some kind of problem with you have to mark it on the calendar a couple days before or it won't go out in time? Or is it, or by a certain time of day?
Yeah, you do not want to try to set up a campaign to go out the same day. It will not go. So yeah. Set these up ahead of time. You don't have to send it the day before unless, you want it to land the day before. But I will tell you that because there's so many campaigns going out from all the agents in the company, they do start going out at like 1 a.m.
I got you.
They go in batches. Yeah. And so it just is what it is. Sometimes I see I have myself on all my campaigns so I know what time, but sometimes it's 1 o'clock, sometimes it's 3 a.m., but it's always before I get to the office, they're sitting in my email. All right, so I've got my 2 letters. You will eventually grow this list to the rest of the holidays for the rest of the year. So this is your job. This is your homework for the rest of the week, is finish this.
There is no more week.
The weekend. Okay, save and close. All right, now I'm going to show you how do you add this to your contacts? How do you get your contacts to get these cards? All right, so now I'm going to go, not there, I'm going to go to my contacts. All right, so this is my contact list, my complete list. I have only 285 people in here. And I do have them broken down by groups. So first I want to probably change, I'm not sure if I want to send this to everybody, or maybe you guys don't want to. So here's my groups. I've got my Temecula agents, I have my Temecula recruiting, and there's a test group. There's probably only you in it, but you can play around with this test group. For me, I think it's just me that's in it. Anyway, so I want to pick just my recruiting people. So once I do that, my list is going to shrink. All right, so now I only have 222 in my recruiting list. So if you see this box here at the top, you click that, you're going to get 100, you're going to get page 1 of your multiple pages. Now, you can only send 200 at a time, and then you'll have to go back and grab the rest. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the first 100, then I'm going to go click this button to go to the next page.
See, I don't have oh, okay, there we go. I don't have that select all icon for some reason, but I did find the box. Okay.
Once you click the box, I think, yeah. you don't have the select all?
Yeah, it doesn't say that, but there is a box, and sometimes when I've tried to use it, it works, and sometimes it does not.
You don't want to hit select all if you have more than 200, because it's not going to work.
No, no, this is just for a small group right here.
Right. So I'm picking the next page, all of them. So now you could see I have 200. So it remembered the first page and now it added the second page. And now, let me move you guys over here. Now all I have to do is pick the tag out of this list. So I'm going to go to Manage Campaign Tags. And some of these have little, mine say minuses, but if it's not marked, then they're not on this campaign. So if I wanted to undo this campaign for everybody, which I'm going to, I see how I cleared that. It used to look like this and now it's blank because that's my old campaign. It ended at Valentine's Day. So now I'm going to come down to my new campaign that I just created and I'm going to select it and
Shoot,
then hit apply.
mine is not showing up.
It's not showing up. Do you have a scroll bar?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It didn't save right. No, I meant the campaign tags. I don't see the new one I set up.
Oh, really? Okay. Do you want to share
Right.
your screen and we can figure it out?
No, I'll see why. I'll figure it out. Oh, it's weird.
Okay, so the problem could be, John, that if you go into marketing and your drip campaigns here,
Mm-hmm.
let me move this around. I go and edit. I'm going to go back to that one holiday campaign and edit it. It's possible you didn't create the tag. So
That's wondering, yeah.
you see this?
Yeah, I did that, but I'm wondering, did I not save it right or?
So if you don't have a tag here, then you won't be able to quickly tag everybody. And if you can browse for the
I
tag.
just need to start again, right? To just make a new one.
No, if you have this done, but this campaign tag is not here, you'll just get new drip campaign tag and create a new drip campaign tag.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
go
just
ahead and
create a
do
new.
that.
Yeah.
All right, that's as much as I'm going to do for today. What do you guys say? Was that understandable?
Yes, you know, if I can understand it, Shannon, I'm sure everybody else will.
Okay. Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
just
go
have
ahead.
to practice it. Thank you
You
very
have to
much for
practice.
doing that.
That's
Yeah, I have
it.
to practice.